QQQ is a higher traded ETF, has higher volume, higher liquidity, so it's easier for me to sell cover calls. But if you're a beginner and you want a share that's a little bit lower in price, QQQM is also a great alternative. The third thing that I would invest in are ETFs or stocks that pay a dividend. I know these companies and ETFs are more on the boring side because they don't grow as fast compared to technology companies, but for me, I do like getting paid dividends on a monthly or quarterly basis. SCHD is one of my favorite dividend paying ETFs. Again, you can choose whatever you're most comfortable with, but SCHD is kind of like the go-to for my portfolio. And within SCHD, there are a lot of these dividend paying companies like Pepsi, Coca-Cola, and Home Depot. Keep in mind that even though these dividend companies don't grow as much or as fast as these technology companies, they usually are the ones that can weather through a lot of storms, especially during a pullback or correction. You're going to notice that whenever there's negative news, technology companies, especially ones that don't really pay a dividend, they usually get sold off the fastest. This is compared to these boring dividend paying companies. They usually kind of hold their price. Of course, they're going to sell off too, but they hold their price a little bit better compared to these high volatile stocks. So if you're someone who likes to get paid dividends or you want a little bit more stability in your portfolio, then these dividend paying companies, assets, ETFs, these are the ones that you probably want to add into your portfolio. Within my account, this is a screenshot of what I was paid in the last payout. I got around $241 from SCHD. I have a couple of shares of Waste Management. I have this random share of Lockheed Martin that gave me $3.15. Meta pays a dividend too. I have a couple of dividends from Microsoft, Home Depot, MasterCard, Costco, and even Lowe's. The fourth thing that I would do in my portfolio is to keep my money as cash. A lot of people make fun of me for keeping cash in my account, but for me, it makes me sleep a little bit better at night. I usually like to keep cash just in case there's some sort of market pullback, correction. So this way I have a little bit of ammunition or some money to deploy. So this way I can pick up a couple of my favorite shares for a lower price. Okay, so this is for me. I usually like to keep around 5 to 10% of my entire portfolio as cash. But again, you